So we're going to talk about drawings for a couple of purposes. So to get to drawings, you go into your Google Drive and go to New, and you need to select More, and then you'll find Drawings, and it'll open up a new drawing for you. But for today's purposes, we're going to look at just a couple of different functions. So this one we're going to use a chart, but just to kind of show you with drawings, it's similar to Microsoft Paint. So you can do a lot of different things, shapes, text boxes. I use it for when Docs isn't as easy to manipulate and move around things. You can use it for a lot of different reasons. I use it to make signs or any kind of, you can put in the word art from years ago. I used to use that. But for now, we're going to look into charts. So all you need to do is go to Insert and Chart, and it gives you a bunch of options here. And then it'll insert a sample chart for you. And what you'll do is you can open the source and edit it. And it actually brings you to a spreadsheet because the data from the chart comes from a spreadsheet format, and you can always change that. So what happens here is it gives you some information, but because it went to a spreadsheet, I'll show you the way to get it into the spreadsheets. So oftentimes you want data to be presented in a visually pleasing way in spreadsheets. So you go into Insert and you can go to Chart. And you can actually insert a chart from here, but this one doesn't have any data, so we'll delete this one for now. Let's go to Insert Chart and see how it says the chart editor over here. You can do different types of charts. You can manipulate the data here. Another thing you can do is if you have a chart already set, like I have this chart here in my sample, and I want to insert it, I might insert a drawing, and it wants you to kind of manipulate it here, but all I need to do here is right click and copy it, and I can throw it into the drawing piece here, and now it shows up on top of my spreadsheet. And then I can move that around and play with that. So that's one way to use it within Sheets. You can also do diagrams, and then you can pull that over if you need to, but you would insert it as probably an image. So let's do diagram. And anytime you need like flow charts or grids or cycles, they give you a bunch of templates here. So let's try the flow chart. And then it just gives you some sample text. You can go in, you can edit the text, you can change the background color. It just gives you kind of a format so you can work off of it. If you don't want the little background boxes, you can change the color, but when we put it into the background here, it actually didn't show up. It showed up as clear, so that's not really an issue. Okay, I think that's it.